Good morning and a hearty welcome to everyone present here. We have gathered here for the inauguration of the campus selection and 5-week training program on medical coding 2022 organized by Optum, a subsidiary United Health Group in association with University Employment Information and Guidance Bureau, that is UEIGB, and University Training and Placement Cell, that is UTPC. Now, Professor K.S. Jayappa, Finance Officer, Mangalore University, will escort the dignitaries onto the dais.
Prayer is the raising of one's mind and heart to the God, or requesting good things from the God. Now I request Tashma and group to lead us with a prayer.
ಗಜವದನ ಬೇಡುವೆ ಗೌರಿ ತನಯ ತ್ರಿಜಗವಂದಿತನೇ ಸುಜನರ ಪೊರೆವನೇ ಗಜವದನ ಬೇಡುವೆ ಮೋದದಿ ನಿನ್ನಯ ಪಾದವ ತೋರೋ ಸಾಧು ವಂದಿತನೇ ಆದರದಿಂದಲೇ ಸರಸಿ ಜನಾಭ ಶ್ರೀ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲ ನಿರತ ನೆನೆಯುವಂತೆ ನೀದಯ ಮಾಡು ಗಜವದನ ಬೇಡುವೆ ಗಜವದನ ಬೇಡುವೆ.
Thank you. The most beautiful aspect of the program is to welcome people gathered. Now, Professor K.S. Jayappa, Finance Officer, Mangalore University and Chief UEIGB, will deliver the welcome address with brief introduction of the guest.
Good morning to all of you. Respected Vice Chancellor, our friends from Optum Company, Bangalore, Professor Monica Sadananda, Professor Sharada Somayaji, my dear friends, media persons, we have gathered here to undergo a training, or before that orientation will be there, and then 2 levels of tests will be there, and then intensive training will be there, 5 weeks intensive training. And I would like to mention and remind to our Honorable Vice Chancellor and all of you that we did similar exercise in the month of February. Exactly on 7th of February this program was initiated. About 90 students attended for this orientation program. Out of that, 60 took test. Preliminary test was attended by 60 students, out of which in the mock interview 40 were selected. Out of 40, 28 came for training. Out of 28, 4 discontinued. Only 24 attended 5 weeks training program, and all the 24 are selected for the Optum company. And I was told that they have gone to various colleges, various universities in the state, and I was told that our students did well and all the 24 were selected, and they are doing very well in the company since May 2022. So this is a good news for us. And February 7th we started, March 7th was a training program was started, and in May selection was done. So similarly we have gathered here on 7th October. Maybe it is a good number for us. Sir, I would like to tell you that last time 90 were there for the this one orientation program. This time double number, 180, about 180 plus students are there, and I hope more than double 24 last time. It may be three times. So this time selection will be done, because I should remember that Ayappa Nair was so friendly, was so very very nice person. Very, all the 24 students were loving him like anything. He was very time to time was meeting time and conducting this training. 5 weeks intensive training he gave. In the beginning, students felt a difficulty. You may also feel same thing in the first week, and second week onwards you will find very friendly, and you can adjust to that training and do well. So with this brief introduction, I take this opportunity to welcome our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Subramania Edapadithaya, who has kindly agreed to come and inaugurate this program. I welcome you, sir, on your behalf. I request Professor Monica Sadananda to welcome with an applause. I also welcome Mr. Orville Jameson D'Souza, Vice President, India Operations, Optum Company. I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor to welcome Orville I also welcome Mr. Clement Jewel Sequera, who is from Puttur, and our alumni of our university. I also welcome you, sir, for this campus. I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor to welcome with rose. We have another guest from Optum, Mr. Bhaskar Mandlam, Senior Manager and Segment Leader, Medical Coding. I also welcome you, sir. I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor to welcome. We have another guest from Mangalore itself, I told, Miss Neeta Shetty. I welcome you, madam, for this program. Honorable Vice Chancellor will welcome you with rose. So I welcome Professor Monica Sadananda, who took lead and coordinated very well last time, and she is doing this time also. I request once again in front of all of you, she will do the same this time also. She will help. I welcome our colleague Hemachandra sir for this program. I welcome Sharada Somayaji. I welcome my colleagues, guest faculty, and students from all the biological sciences. Sir, we have microbiology, biosciences, biotechnology, botany, zoology, food science and nutrition, in organic chemistry, industrial chemistry, and few from Agnes College who missed yesterday. They had exam. Few from Agnes and Besant College also have come. We have accommodated. If they do well, I think they can be considered. I think with this small introduction and welcome speech, I will conclude that we will proceed with the further program. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. A lamp does not speak. It introduces itself through its light. Achievers never expose themselves, but their achievements will expose them. Now I request the dignitaries on the dais to lighten the lamp and to inaugurate this campus selection and 5-week training program on medical coding 2022 organized by Optum, a subsidiary of United Health Group in association with University Employment Information and Guidance Bureau and University Training and Placement Cell.
Thank you. We are extremely delighted to have a company that is ranked high among the global group of companies. To know more about the company, now Mr. Orville Jensen de Souza, Vice President Optum, will give a brief introduction about Optum. Over to you, sir.
With your permission. Can you hear me well? Good morning. Now I see the energy. Firstly, let me thank our Vice Chancellor, sir. He's been kind and generous, and this is our second successive year here. We are extremely elated to be here. Let me start with 7 number, Professor Jayappa said. 7 is my lucky number. And not many of you would know that I am an alumni of Mangalore University. So I have 3 degrees from Mangalore University. 2 law degrees and 1 master's in social work. So all my degrees which is hanging on my wall is from Mangalore University. And when I was a student, and I used to play many sports, and my jersey number was 7. Okay, with that, let me introduce our company. Our parent company is called United Health Group. United Health Group is the largest healthcare company in the world. We are $330 billion organization. If we convert that into rupees, zeros are not enough on the calculator. It is 2 crores. I don't know. You guys are science math students, so that's why I keep it very simple. It's $330 billion. We are a health services organization. We were primarily a health insurance company, but we became a health services organization. So United Health Group has 2 main wings or arms or subsidiaries you may call it. One is United Healthcare. United Healthcare is the health insurance company. It has 4 companies underneath that, and we have various segments, commercial segments, which is employer and individual, and we have federal programs in the US like Medicare, which is 65 plus population, Medicaid, which is underprivileged sections of the society, and then we have something called military and veterans. These are the 4 sections. Another wing of United Health Group is Optum, and we represent Optum here today. Optum is the capabilities and services organization. When I say that, some of you may know Accenture, right? Or Infosys. It's there here in Mangalore, right? So these companies are called tech services organizations, but their main job is consulting, right? They do consulting in various segments and sectors, and then they give technology, capability and services to that. So Optum does the same thing, but only in the healthcare world. So Optum not only services our internal customers, which is United Healthcare, but we also sell our capabilities to our competitors as well. Most of our competitors in the US take Optum services, right? We have 3 main divisions in Optum. One is called Optum RX. We are a largest pharmacy network company. Optum Health, which is caregiving and care services company, and Optum Insight, which is data analytics and healthcare profile management and etc. That comes under Optum Insight. The campus recruitment we've come here is for Optum Insight, right? The Optum is $127 billion company by itself, and Optum Insight provides information to our other Optum segments like care services and Optum RX and United Healthcare, what they need in terms of data to help keep up members' health status, right? Coding is one such aspect. Probably we will cover up on this during our orientation session. In Bangalore, we are 5,000 employees strong. In India, we are almost 40,000 employees and growing. Right? That's how the footprint of Optum in India is, right? With that small introduction, I will conclude and probably I will ask Professor, Vice Chancellor sir to, take over and do the presidential. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for informing the students about the company. We have among us the Honorable Vice Chancellor, Mangalore University, Professor P. Subramania Edapaditaya, who is the backbone of the university and actively supports any human resource development on the campus. Sir will now deliver the presidential remarks.
Very good morning to all of you. So I'm extremely delighted to be part of this very meaningful and wonderful program organized in association with Optum, a subsidiary of United Health Group, University Employment Information and Guidance Bureau, and University Training and Placement Cell. It's a campus selection and 5-week training program on medical coding 2022. As a matter of fact, medical coding is very, very important. That's why we have got the experts in the field, Vice President of India Operations, Excel Health Corporation India Private Limited, Mr. Orwell Jameson D'Souza. Then Head Talent Acquisition, Excel Health Corporation India Private Limited, Mr. Clement Joel Sequera, and other dignitaries on the days. And my team member, Professor K.S. Jayappa, Sri S.J. Hemachandra, Deputy Chief of University Employment Information Guidance Bureau, Professor Monica Sadananda, and Mrs. Sharda Somayaji, members of faculty, special invitees, and the young aspirants, friends from media, and ladies and gentlemen. All these days, we were focusing on only 2 E's. One of the letters of English alphabet is E. Education. It means quality education. Yes, undoubtedly true. Another E was employment. So quality education and employment. More often than not, employment was the responsibility of the employment seekers. It means the candidates, the students. But the National Education Policy 2020 focuses mainly on another important E, which was put to the back burner all these days. That's called employability. I hold on to the firm conviction that in India there is no unemployment problem provided you are employable. You are qualified, it is not enough, you must be competent. Competency, according to me, is made up of 5 critical ingredients. I must have told you in several occasions, in several platforms. KASHV, Kash V, Kash tu meri hoti to. Easy to remember this kind of acronym. K stands for knowledge. What kind of knowledge? Domain specific, application oriented knowledge. Medical science could be the domain. Coding, yes, you need to have personal mastery, mental modeling, building shared vision, team learning, and systems thinking. That was advocated by Peter M. Senge in his book, The Art and Practice of the Learning Organization, that is systems thinking. Developed, published by Doubleday Publishers, New York, in the year 1990. Even today, these 5 disciplines, personal mastery, mental modeling, building shared vision, team learning, and systems thinking are very, very crucial. Therefore, K is very important. Another A is positive mental attitude. Your attitude will always determine your altitude, the height of thought process. If you think you can, yes, you will. That's what Swami Vivekananda said. Stephen R. Covey said in his book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, everything will be created twice in this world. First in your mind, next in the physical world. Take care of your attitude. Don't take things very lightly. Don't give opportunity to chance factor. You have to make things happen. Don't simply think that you make things happen, or watch things happen, or wonder what had happened, or sometimes you did not even know what had happened, like sleeping giants. So wherever you are and whatever you are, you must come and occupy the first category, making things happen. Things means results. Results will not happen just like a bolt from the blue. You have to make them deliberately happen. It means your preparedness, physical, mental, intellectual, social and spiritual preparedness to face the battle of competition. 3 C's are making a lot of noise today in the marketplace. One is change. Another one is customer or the client. The third one is competition. You cannot run away from the competition. You have to manage competition successfully. For that purpose, you have to equip yourself. These are the hard realities. These are the ground realities. So it means knowledge, attitude. Next comes skills. Relevant and requisite skill mix, not only for today and tomorrow, for the next 10 years. Medical coding has got brilliant promises and daring proposals, wonderful opportunities. It will provide a new window of opportunities. But question is, are you ready to make the best use of these opportunities? I always tell these aspirants, don't simply become opportunity seekers, you must become opportunity creators. That is what I did to become the Vice Chancellor at the 7th attempt. All my previous 6 attempts failed, but from each attempt I learned, because failure is the stepping stone to success. All of you may not get the opportunity in the end, because last time, 7th February, 7th March and all those things, 7th number is very, very important. That is what O.J. D'Souza rightly said. So in that 90, and ultimately everything was reduced to the boiling point, only 24, they got employed. They could successfully pass through the training, 5-week training process and intensive, later on the orientation program. They became fit and fine, so they joined. And you are highly blessed because this is a subsidiary of United Health Group of Minnesota, United States of America. Participating in this kind of event itself is a great privilege for not only you, for me also. That's why I feel truly honored to be a part of this program. Therefore, knowledge, attitude, skills. Then comes habits. Constructive learning habits acquired within the portals of the higher education institution like Mangalore University. Later on will be carried forward to the workplace to become constructive, promising work habits. Habits are very, very important. So KASH, the last one is the most important or the vital element in the entire acronym, that is V. There is a holy scripture in the Bible, because 2 of them are here to vouchsafe. Values left in our children touch their destiny more than valuables left to them. It is not Fed bank balance. It is not your maternal or paternal richness or the glory or the fame, whatever it is. Therefore, your ethical fiber is very, very important. Your moral fabric is very, very important. Let it not be torn by anyone or any circumstance. Sometimes you will become child of the circumstances. Still, for example, Tata, under any circumstance, whatever may be the trying circumstances, hard times, they will always honor the ethical values of the company, core values of the company at a higher price. That's why Tata is always Tata. We take a lot of pride. That is our Indian culture. That is the Indian national spirit. So ethical. That is what Wipro said. Integrity is nothing but being ethical beyond doubt. Unquestionable integrity. That is there. Your parents must have taught. Your upbringing status must have oriented you. Still, this education institution is inculcating or imparting these kind of values to you. So you have to imbibe these values so as to become fit and fine to face the battle. Therefore, it is not enough if you are qualified. It is not your CGPA, cumulative grade point average, which will make you competent. It will make you qualified in the convocation, but not competent. Therefore, domain-specific application-oriented knowledge K, positive mental attitude A, relevant and requisite skill mix yes, constructive and result-oriented learning habits, yet and ethically sound, morally acceptable, socially desirable, economically useful, politically wanted to me. Values. So you have to acquire these values and use them before they disappear. Therefore, you have to be competent. From this point of view, today, outcome-based education, that's why we are making this inaugural program very short. I am also a trainer. In my previous incarnation, I did a lot of training. I worked in NITI, National Institute of Training for Industry in Powai, Mumbai. I traveled all over India. So I respect this training profession, but today, this training is replaced by facilitation process. They are not trainers. You can train the donkey or the horse or a tiger or a lion. You are not belonging to that category. You are all thinking animals. You are more responsible and responsive to the changing circumstances. Therefore, you are facilitators. Then this training will have a number one lesson, that is, training institutions are not petrol bunks to pump the knowledge from the textbooks to the brain box of a student. Students should have the motivation to learn and grow. Trainers are merely the stimulators of learning. We can take the horse to the pond, but we cannot make it drink by dipping its mouth. So self-driven initiative should be there on your side. They are all facilitators. Therefore, at the end of the program, 5 weeks, outcome will be there, not the output. You must have spent, you must have invested, you must have spent many hours. You must have exhausted many sheets of paper. You must have used 5 or 6 refill the pen and all those things. It is not activity centered. It should be outcome oriented. What happened at the end of this training program? How many of you will become successful and come out with flying colors? Possible, because create that kind of burning desire in your mind and belly. Think that you can, you will. So actively participate in this training program. I am extremely happy to note that the number doubled, 180. Next time, still bigger number, because word of mouth will always travel faster than anything else, any communication. Because today, evidence-based and research-informed governance, even Optum is not an exception to this kind of evidence-based and research-informed governance. Their performance is also measured and assessed in terms of certain parameters. Therefore, don't take this training program very lightly. So hope for the best. You need not prepare for the worst. It is already there in you. It is strongly embedded in you, but you have to hope for the best. That is what train, the word train is made up of 5 letters of English alphabet. T stands for transformation. You must feel it. You have been transformed now. So before, during, after the 5 weeks training program. Before, now, what is your weight? During your learning experience and feedback. At the end, you are different. There is incremental growth in you, incremental development in you. It is not simply acquisition of knowledge which is important in training. It should be assimilation of knowledge, and you must get hands-on experience. 3 C's are very, very important: courage to fail, confidence to win, and conviction to succeed. So this kind of transformation will take place without your knowledge. T. R means resource adequacy. You should not suffer from resource inadequacy. I don't know this, nobody is teaching this, nobody training this, nobody is facilitating here. You should not feel that kind of vacuum. People are here. Only thing is, you have to raise doubts, seek clarifications, ask questions after questions. Learn to ask questions, so that you'll be better informed. Because later on you have to take well-informed decision. So R is resource adequacy. A means adaptability and agility. Two things are very, very important today in the corporate circle. Because I am also a consultant. I was consultant in previous incarnation for many companies in Mumbai and elsewhere, even Kudremukh Iron Company Limited. But now, because of my load here, I must love only my wife, no sweetheart. Because teaching is my first wife, research is my sweetheart, and administration is my passion. That is what normally I feel, and I'll do that. But this resource adequacy, and here A means adaptability, flexibility in you, no rigidity. Then agility. Just like a phoenix bird, you should rise from the ashes. Accept failure. Don't stop here. You should be just like a gushing river. Move on. Don't lose your heart. Learn from your previous mistakes. Don't repeat old mistakes, but you have to commit new mistakes. Otherwise, you cannot progress. Chatiye gaadi. So it means you have to move on. So that is adaptability and agility. I means inspiration. That's why I am talking like this, in spite of my busy schedule. I have to inspire my young hearts and minds here. Once you are charged, 5 weeks, that charge will be there. But for your smartphone, you have to charge every day, I think, isn't it? But here, every day is not required because self-charging potential will be there in you. Only thing is you have to unleash your potential within. I am only inspiring you. Inspiration is very, very important. That will be connected to your aspiration. But perspiration is the most important one. No pains, no gains. Therefore, you have to invest your hardcore efforts and make the best use of several moments of truth available during these 5 weeks training program. Then N is nothing but never-ending process. Because we are all wedded to the philosophy of lifelong learning mission. We are in the learning society. We are all in the community of practice. Trainers, facilitators, teachers, aspirants, the prospective employers, the policy makers, the government, all other stakeholders. So community of practice, we call it COP. So once it is there, it's a never-ending process. There is no halting point. It is just like riding the bicycle. The moment you stop, you will fall down. You should be always continuously on the ride and take care of yourself. And I congratulate and commend the efforts of Professor K.S. Jayappa and his team, because particularly this University Employment Information Guidance Bureau under the headship of what we call Sri S.J. Hemachandra. He is also loaded like me, multitasking. But still, he will not miss this kind of very meaningful and impactful events. I congratulate him, and Professor K.S. Jayappa, he is giving the required servant leadership, because he doesn't expect anything. Only one thing, that is good placement. Students should be better off that way. And Professor Monica Sadananda, he is a Pakka professional and service-minded. She doesn't expect anything in return, except the fact that it is good for our students. That's important. Then Mrs. Sharda Somayaji, she has got a burning desire to do something to this institution. And therefore, she is dedicating herself and she is sharing her previous experience. And sometimes she will swallow all insults without any hiccups, because of the bureaucratic hurdles and other things. But she is used to that, because as facilitators we must know how to keep ourselves cool all the time, because everything will not happen according to our whims and fancies or predetermined or pre-programmed things. Many times we have to take non-programmed decisions in the administration. An entire team, their team, that's doing wonderful job. I commend their efforts and congratulate them on this successful organization of the event. And Mangalore University will remain ever grateful to Optum and the team I wish you all the best. Thank you very much for your time and opportunity. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.
Thank you, sir, for your words of wisdom. The company's success is a direct result of your effort. We hope you know how valuable and important you are to this organization mission, that is hiring 1,000 medical coders for the Optum for the year 2022. Be thankful for what you have. You will end up having more. With that, we have come to the end of today's inaugural session. Now, Mrs. Sharada Somayaji, Project-based consultant, UTPC, will deliver the vote of thanks.
Good morning to all. This was a special occasion wherein we could explore into a repeated opportunity for our students. So with the best hopes of majority of you, because I have been seeing lot of colors here, very excellent. I wish that all of you will come out colorfully. Not that the numbers which really matter to us. It may be 200, it may be 1,000, whatever it is. It's really a very excellent output to our university because we always look into the best of the products. So I really thank our Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, for extending a very excellent excerpts of his experiences, which are of immense value to all of us. Rather, I would like to say, thank you very much, sir. It's really a profound opportunity to people like me. When we sit with him for a minute or so, there are so many things which we can really get. So many inputs, so many experts, experiences and also thoughtful things. So it is very immense to all of us, rather it is highly useful to us in our day-to-day life. So I am highly thankful to you, sir, personally and also on behalf of UEIGB and UTPC cell for sharing your valuable time and delivering an expert talk to all of us and also the advices to all our students also. Thank you very much, sir. On behalf of our university, I'd like to extend the wholehearted thanks to the team members of Optum who have come all the way, and as it has been mentioned that it is a second revision of the project. So we are highly thankful to all of you, sir, the members of Optum team. We are really very happy to have you here for the continuous, that is the consistent time, second time. And we would rather expect the same thing to continue for years on years. Thank you very much, sir. Our profound thanks to our chief, an excellent guide who has been nurturing all of us, along with our team members, Dr. Jayapam, and also Mr. Hemachandra, who has been very resourceful to all of us, and my team members at UEIGB and UTPC cell. Nevertheless, I should thank everyone, the people who have really supported wholeheartedly to make this program a grand success. So it is a special thanks to Dr. Monica Madam, because the very first call I get, it is Dr. Monica Madam. It is really very excellent for me to get her on the call because she will talk just what exactly I am supposed to do. I really feel very thankful to her because that is the guidance I am getting from her all the time, and that is one of the things which initiative which is making more success of programs like this. I am thankful to you, madam. My dear students, my sincere thanks to all of you on behalf of UEIGB and UTPC cell, and additionally it is our wish to all of you to come out with success. Wish you all the very best and make this program a grand success. Thank you all.